Bob, we were just talking about this has been a crazy season so far the last month or so. We've seen these really powerful storms kick up, and I guess something like this has happened before.
2005, we did have 4 Category 5 hurricanes. We had Emily, Rita, and Katrina, and Wilma. So we did have 4 5s then. So it's a little unusual to have them get so big, so strong, so fast. I mean, this happened within a day. We went from a Category 1 to a strong Category 5 season. A different story outside our studios. Obviously a nice night right now as high pressure is built in across our region, and we're looking for a pretty decent day again tomorrow. It'll start off real nice too with generally fair skies and just a few clouds expected to develop in the afternoon. So again, not too bad here. Obviously just terrible in the islands right now. Our hearts go out for those folks there in the islands. Here's a look at what the names are thus far and the active hurricane season that we are in. 13 named storms, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again, major hurricanes already, and 2 Category 5 storms with Irma and Maria now. Well, the photo sent in of this one from Sarasota Valley, getting this one a nice shot of sunset tonight. No clouds around, pretty quiet out there. A few showers along the east coast, and a few isolated showers popped up along our coast. Not a lot of activity, but we did see a few. Again, the activity is very light at this point, and we're not anticipating much going on as far as that goes. As we take a look at what's happening, we have some rain along the east coast, as I mentioned. Not much here. There's one shower just offshore, continuing to push off to the west. Well, the dry air is in place here, so we're not seeing a lot of widespread rainfall. The Jose spinning right here, we have a little trough extending from it, creating those showers over the east coast right now. And that trough may end up helping us out as a result of the eroding of the high pressure that's driving Maria right now. No real threat of any significant rainfall in our forecast tomorrow, just a slight chance at 20%. 77 right now, it's the dew point's at 73, and the humidity is at 88%. Winds are out of the east, very light at 3, and the high today was right at the average of 89, and 89 is our normal. 95 the record set in 2005. And no rainfall to report for the month now at 8.75 inches. As far as the forecast goes for tomorrow, look for highs right around 90. We'll have a few clouds in the forecast, and looks like rain chance only at 20% on Tuesday. It goes up a little bit on Wednesday, and then looks like Thursday even more so. Well, this is pretty amazing that this storm made landfall in just a small area. This is about 25 miles in length here. And again, the eye right now over Dominica, expected to exit here shortly, and then head off to the west, northwest. Even Martinique, as well as Guadeloupe, is getting hit hard by the storm. They're not getting the core of those 160-mile-an-hour winds, but still, they're getting strong hurricane force winds there. It's moving to the west-northwest at 9. The pressure is at 924, and the forecast path, unfortunately, is right for the U.S. and British Virgin Islands, and then heading right to Puerto Rico. It's shifted a little bit to the right now, but still, it can be anywhere within inside this cone, as we've learned with Irma. 145 miles an hour as it heads toward the southeastern Bahamas, and there it kind of spreads out as far as where it may be, but it could miss the Bahamas altogether and stay to the right of that. In fact, the forecast cone has shifted a little bit off to the right. There's still a chance, though, if that trough isn't there, that this storm will have a tendency to move more toward the Carolinas in time, but there's only a couple of models that think that's going to happen. So looking better for the U.S. coast, but the size of the storm is just not all that big right now, but if it goes through a concentric eye wall replacement, we will see the wind field spread out a little bit just in time as it heads toward Puerto Rico on Wednesday. Well, here's the beach and boating forecast. Northeast winds turn to the north at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be 1 to 2 feet with a moderate chop. And the water temperature now at 84 degrees. UV index will be at 10 tomorrow. And look for a pretty good beach weather. Low tide upcoming at 6:57 and a high tide at 12:37. The forecast mostly fair and mild, 72 for a low. And then tomorrow look for sunshine, plenty of it, just a few clouds. High temperatures will top out near 90. And the extended forecast is calling for a gradual increase in chances for rainfall right through fall, which officially arrives on Friday just after 4 p.m. And we'll see windy weather as a result of Maria, looks like Sunday and Monday.